Anthem has officially been cancelled. The sci-fi looter shooter launched just over 2 years ago to a large amount of hype and fan expectations, only to let its player base down with a lack of content and bugs. A small team of developers were put to work on Anthem Next, a refresh which was supposed to address concerns and breathe new life into the game. However, that team has now been pulled and sent to Dragon Age 4, destroying any hopes that Anthem might see a post-launch resurgence. Dragon Age 4 is also prioritizing its resources as it has made the decision to remove multiplayer from its gameplay and focus on the single-player story. Perhaps EA is learning from its success with Jedi Fallen Order, a single-player only game which did remarkably well, or perhaps EA was attempting to avoid fan backlash. Dragon Age has historically been a single-player based franchise and has a dedicated fan base. Multiplayer doesn't seem to fit well within its formula, and it looks like EA has gotten the hint. Cyberpunk 2077's 1.2 update was delayed due to the cyber attack that stole Cyberpunk, The Witcher 3's, and Thronebreaker: The Witcher Tales source codes. Delays have been something of a norm for the developer, who fell slightly from grace after the continual delays and final subpar launch of Cyberpunk 2077. Update 1.2 was the second of 2 updates meant to address issues which were rampant at launch and has itself pushed back the DLC schedule. It would seem that none of Cyberpunk's dates can be taken with certainty, and this hacker attack definitely did not do them or fans any favors. Henry Cavill, actor and gamer, most recently known for his role in the Witcher TV show, shared a picture of himself getting ready for some sort of role and holding a paper with blurry writing. He questions what it might be, cryptically alluding to a possible new project. The internet came through, however, and through software managed to unblur some of the writing, finding words like Geth, Talizora, and Reaper. Many gaming fans will recognize these names immediately from the Mass Effect franchise. This holds more weight coming from Cavill, who loves gaming himself, has built PCs during live streams, and jumped at the opportunity to play Geralt of The Witcher. So fans are hoping they might see Shepard on the big screen. PlayStation's State of Play showed off games which will be coming out soon, as well as some key updates for games that have already been out. Crash Bandicoot: It's About Time is getting the PlayStation 5 upgrade treatment with 4K gaming at 60 frames per second, adaptive trigger support, and 3D audio. Crash's PS5 updated version releases March 12th. Returnal released another trailer showing off its fast-paced combat and dark, ominous atmosphere with otherworldly creatures and enemies. Returnal drops April 30th. We got a look at Kena: Bridge of Spirits coming August 24th, and the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which came out last year, is also getting a PlayStation 5 boost with new DLC. Final Fantasy VII Intergrade comes out June 10th. In 2016, Night Dive Studio announced the Kickstarter for the remaster of System Shock, the classic and groundbreaking first-person adventure game which originally came out in 1994. 2 years later, the project went from remaster to completely new game, and recently released the final demo and release window of late summer 2021. Fans are eagerly waiting to relive memories which will be over 25 years old after 5 years of development and $1.3 million raised on Kickstarter. Pokemon fans will be thrilled to hear the remakes of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl will be released for the Nintendo Switch. The faithful remakes will keep close to the visual style of the classic games, with a top-down view for players to re-explore old areas. Both games are expected to release near the end of 2021. That's not the only Pokemon news, however. Pokemon Legends Arceus, a third-person RPG which takes place long before Pokemon trainers even existed, made its debut. And Pokemon Snap, a photography challenge game in the New Lantau region, will be coming to Switch, April 30th. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, a free-running stunt game reminiscent of Jet Set Radio from the old Dreamcast, got a trailer released by developers Team Reptile. The simplistic, wacky graphics and art style emphasize movement and tricks, provoking players to jump, slide, stunt, and flip their way through the city, even featuring some original soundtracks of its inspiration, Jet Set Radio. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is scheduled for release sometime in 2022 for PC and console.